it is dirt oval. Myself and Craig have no idea what a dirt oval is, but we'll try our best. But welcome everybody to the... Oh crikey, I forgot what place we're at. I do. It's Weedsport Speedway. I'm only messing. Weedsport Speedway with pedigree in the European Sportsman. We have two special guests. Well, special guests are racing, but one being Kenneth Reeder from I'm told from good authority that he and his daughter do the wheeling, and Zach Kruger who commentates on the stuff. So definitely do have some pedigree here, and they're running quite competitive laps at 15 seconds. But we're completely out of our realm. I mean, Craig knows oval. I know road.
Hang on, hold on. I'm not out of my element here.
Hey, you are. Look at the temperature.
Do you not know that my uncle was the world champion in stock car racing, which is basically bigger cars, cars doing dirt ovals in the United Kingdom? I've got pedigree. I know a bit about this stuff.
All right, fair enough then. Well, coming back to the actual track itself, it's currently, is that the correct time? I'm guessing not, but Advo is doing his thing. But
no, it's correct.
Oh, it is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
But I would like to point out two things. Number one, that track length. That is, you do not need to adjust your glasses. You do not need to. Clean your eyeballs. If you look in the background, you would have seen it's been span around. That is literally the entire track. There's nothing more, nothing less. It is just over 500 meters in length. These lamps go by super fast, and it's the track temperature. Well, we should explain that the way that dirt tracks work, at least from my understanding, is that it does not. When we say track temperature, it's about as good as saying there's a track. It has some temperature. That's about it. The main thing about track temperature, as long as it's not freezing, then you should be able to get some good traction. But the car they're driving is a 358, which is oh dear. Let's just take a look at it. We have just a minute and a half left of practice. They'll go into qualifying then, and then they'll go into their heats. This is what the Dirt 358 modified. Oh my good God, what on earth is that? It looks like a box that they've stapled bits to.
I mean, that basically what it is.
I mean, yeah, I
get
it's like it's not a feeder. Is it a feeder series for the big?
It is. The 358 modifieds are a feeder series to the big blocks, which is the Super Dirt Car series. So this is it. So basically, they are smaller cars to give you an idea. Actually, if you buy the 350, if you buy the tour mods on iRacing, you get both the 358s and the big blocks. So you do get a little combo of that. Not a lot of talk online about what is a 358, and iRacing's got a really good description. But basically, these are things that you'll be going flat out for the start of racing, because the more you go, the more the track gets the more the track gets greasy and slippery. So start low, work your way up top, basically.
Yeah, and you can see the line form. Sorry, we're just about to actually go into qualifying just very shortly. But just to give you an idea, you see this track right now as it looks. Say goodbye to it, because look what's about to happen. It's about to Thanos snap her fingers, and we're going to get into qualifying here at the Weedsport Speedway. And track has
there.
Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, there it is.
So there we go.
It is very quick. Yeah. Now, just to explain, we only have, I think it's 14 drivers. We will not have enough, I think, for perspective. There's meant to be 4. We'll only have 2, I think. There's Garen Batten going around. Qualifying laps are basically quick, done. You basically go and you go quickly. But our drivers are going to be very, very handy today. Well, they're going to have to dance around Weedsport, and we just have Garen Batten on board. We're going to actually stick the onboard now. I have done my learning. You want to kick the tail out, get the nose diving right in. You want to dig in as best you can. And then once we get around to the sweeping back half, just try and keep the car sliding a little bit and then just dig in. Get the nose pitching in just right because the car is quite slanted. And that's to help the entire... when we talk about, you know, better weight distribution on Lunar World cars, what you want is it low, and down in the center of the car. With these cars, you actually want it to the right and front, so that the car can actually pitch in against the dirt and drag the car inwards. And I know that's surprising many people that I even know what dirt is. But I know rallying. But these cars are going in the oval, so they need to be pitched in a very particular way. And that is Garen Batten's lap stop.
It's 4 laps they're doing here qualifying. Look how close it is.
Yeah.
Look how close it is, Rob.
Yeah, they were doing 15 seconds. Let me see. Where is... No, Yambroni's already done. Where is... Oh, Reeder's not doing his laps. Right, both Reeder and Kruger are both sitting out. They're not doing laps.
Well, I mean, these are just going to be 2 heats that determine the position for the main event. So it's not...
No, not for the... It's not for the main event. It's deciding the groups for the heats, isn't it?
Yeah, but the heats then decide the position for the main event.
Okay, true.
Yeah, that's what I was on about, yeah.
There's Rob Courtney. Now, we are going to keep it in kilometers an hour. I think they only have, like, the one bloody gear, and it goes up to 160.
Oh, that's how Hagstrom hitting the wall. Rob Courtney going around again. I don't think
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do. Oh, yeah, I did the. Oh. Yeah,
Rob Courtney's made a mistake, so I don't think
that is what they call an oops. I don't think you want to hit the wall, but I think yeah, I think we're done. I think we're actually legitimately done. Let's go over the qualifying results, as we have 2 minutes to go over it. Now, as you can see, very nice, lovely.
Well, wait, because Kenneth Reed and Zach Kruger may go out, and in fact,
they just did. They just did. Oh, whoa! Where's Kruger's car? I want to see the back of this car. Apparently, he has something written on the back. He's given us the inside juice.
He does indeed.
Where is it? Where's Chase? Where's Chase? All right, I mean,
right on the back wing.
Oh, the Highline Hotel. One of his quotes. It is the Highline Hotel around here, though he is not wrong, because as Craig explained, it is going to be going from low to high as the track gets. To be fair, it is correct. He just puts it on pole.
He did.
And now it's a run.
It's a run. By the way, I love that inside the wing he has Zach has also got the Major Series 100 races badge. Only a handful of people have that achievement, and he's there racing around. And I don't think this is going to be a faster lap because he had an invalid lap. What can they do? Kenneth Reed has also been doing very well. He's very close. Kruger comes round again. The 664, not good enough for him. Reed is going to be coming round at a 589. One more lap for both of them. Kruger's going to come round. Oh, he's taking 3 wheels there. Round he comes for his last lap. It is not faster.
Nope.
It is for Kenneth Reeder. No, it isn't.
No,
there you go, Rob. That's everybody.
He just about. He tried, but then it was just like, nah. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, unfortunately. Now, that was actually qualifying. Truth be told, it was very quick. And now, we do have Kruger beating Reeder. Now, Reeder's probably going to be wanting a little bit of piece of pie when he comes back at it. Edward Shelley in third with a 15.591. Batten with a 15.6. Courtney with a 15.67. And Boomsma. Boomsma back again. Welcome back, Boomsma. I've missed you. I've missed you so much. It was Sam Swallow with a 15.795. Daniel Holmer with a 15.853. Now, just to give you an idea, that's literally, we're only getting to about half a second. Greg Thomas in 10th. 11th was Hagstrom, Schutt, Brony, and William, or sorry, Hotho, sorry. I was supposed to say William Hotho. And then Stromberg rounds out. It's only 15 cars out there today, so I was one off.
So that means we get a group of 8 and we get a group of 7. So in the first group in this order will be Zach Kruger, Edward Shelley, Rob Courtney, Sam Swallow, Alexander Weigert, Mikael Hagström, Jan Brony, and Marcus Stromberg. Cool. Yeah. You can kind of do the process of elimination, but we'll let you all know when we come to the second race. 10? Well, not the second race, the second heat. 10 laps here.
Yeah. Now,
technically, top 4 goes to the feature, but everyone goes through.
Yeah, everybody goes through because there's just not enough. There's just not enough racers to do like the last chance. Well, what would be considered last chance qualifying. But at the very moment, it is going to be a bit dicey because I do think we're waiting on Stromberg. He's at the back there. Kruger, so it'd be alternating for every position. So it'd be, in this case, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, etc., going all the way down. And then on the second heat, it'll be 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, going all the way down. So one of them will have the odd one out. I think it would be the next one. The heat 2. But we're looking at Kruger, and let's go to our pace car, and we'll look backwards.
Pace truck.
Yeah, a pace truck in this case. Sorry, my apologies. It's going to be two laps around, I think.
It is.
Yeah, and then it's go time. Oop. Come on, there we go. Now it's 10 laps. Cautions are on, but on dirt, if on some dirt you can actually set it to be, the caution lamps won't count. Now that's been disabled, and oh my goodness, this truck's going slow.
Well, they do that in the real world. If you ever watch dirt racing in the real world, they don't count the laps on the caution. But for today, whatever time it is, I've been awake since 4 o'clock in the morning. It is
this evening. So this evening, it has been decided that past the internationals, so the Europeans and the US splits, will have laps counted under caution because there was a lot of cautions, and then time ran out.
we thought we had the only broadcast that went to a time limit this year. No, we were wrong. So that's unfortunately what happened.
No, I think international split betters anyway.
That's what I meant. No, it went to time. It went to time. But
just to give you an idea, if we were to run out full tilt with no cautions, the time spent would be 2 minutes on this heat. 2 minutes. That's how quick these heats go by. But we're about to get going underway for this one. We are going to sit. Where's Barney? Barney. There we go. Okay, well Barney's a bit shy. There he is. We're underneath the box of Barney, and as Zach Kruger just guns it straight away. Well done. Very good start. You can definitely tell he's got some metal under his chin, and off he goes like a lightning bolt out of 1, and then past, and he's broken away already into 2. Alexander Weigert holding and fending off Robert Courtney coming into 3, and then on to the main straight. Oh, a little bit of a wall strike there from Courtney, having to overcook it, making sure that he doesn't do it. Just keep it nice and steady, fellas. Keep it nice and steady. But everybody away, and we don't have Mikael Hagström. He's not taking part in this heat.
No, but Vega making a great start here. You can see sliding around in the 64, the number 1 of Rob Courtney, He's in a custom number, that threw me off. Rob Courtney making his moves. The crowd are enthralled as they go around.
It's looking at the pace car, 1 second.
The crowd are loving this, and they're halfway through the race already. Edward Shelley looking like he wants to make a move. There's a caution.
Mikael Hagström having a little spin. I'll have a look at him now. Just a little spin. Oh, a little wall strike coming off. You can just see there. That's Hagström. Just a little bit of a wall strike coming off of 3.
That was a bit wide.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely a caution right there. Yeah, Barney.
Oh, the car's flipped over. Maybe now it's back on its wheel. I should wave the flag.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, Barney, can you wave it a little bit sooner, please?
So,
but yeah, the laps will now count. as they go around. Now the pace car is actually super slow. That's 50 kilometers an hour. Your eyes are not deceiving you.
Now, do you know why that is?
I am
because they flip in dirt. They flip the cars back over. They get them moving again. And some of the cars, like the dirt midgets, they have to be towed. Like if you look in the infield, there's an ATV in the sim. There's an ATV. That is something they would use in the real world to pull the cars off the track. So of course you need to go super slow, so you've got the time to do that and get the and get everyone around. So
yeah, I just realized if you look at Zach Kruger's front wheels, they are not pointing in the direction they should be going.
Oh no,
no, but I mean, like, as in, like, I can understand the car is slanted on its. Did I say front right? I meant front left for this track. Oh no, I meant front right. Sorry, correction. Because the car has to slide around and it digs into the dirt. But his wheels are pointing to the right. Now the lights are off. Greg, it's all yours.
The lights are off. Here we go. Once again, waiting on Kruger. There's going to be 3 laps of racing if we get them all in. And Vega is trying to get close to Kruger. This is going to be very crucial to see who gets a good go. And it's not a good go for Alexander Vega. He's getting hampered by Rob Courtney. Those two are going to be battling. A little bit of a slow move there from Courtney as Shelley goes into the back. And that's going to put Shelley down the order as the 14 of Swallow. It's now looking like he wants to move, but around the outside, Shelley is able to hold on to this. Meanwhile, at the front, we've got a few more laps to go. Vega is holding on to Courtney. Kruger had absolutely gone. He don't need no Highline Hotel. I've got that in before anybody else.
Yeah, you did, absolutely. On Wegert's part, he has to hold off. He's going to hold on to second if he's able to do so. Just having to hold on for a little bit more. White flag is already out, so no more cautions on this heat. And they'll be able to cross the line very quickly indeed. Oh, a little bit of a trouble for Hagstrom. Still trying to get used to the car on the inside of Jambroni, but that is it for Heat 1. Zach Kruger taking the dub.
Vega coming second, Rob Courtney third, Edward Shelley fourth, Sam Swallow fifth, Mikhail Hagstrom sixth, Brony seventh, and Marcus Stromberg is eighth. We get to the second split. Now, the second race, Kenneth Reeder, Garen Batten, Brian Boomsma, Daniel Holmer, Gary Thomas, Hakan Schutt, and Wolf Dietrich Hoto taking the way. And this is really good because you've got the 2 championship leaders in the same heat race. Boomsma sitting on 1,477. Batten 113 points behind. He's back after his holiday. It's nice to see Garen once again. This, well, I mean, it's teammates. And it's
Kenneth Reeder, he jumped the gun. Oh dear.
Kenneth, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
Ground control to Major Tom.
What? No! Why are you doing Bowie when I quoted REM?
Well, I mean, because I flip you. I don't do what you tell me.
You know what? I'll just play some REO Speedwagon, being that they played at Weedsport. Listen to the names that played at Weedsport in the 80s. Aerosmith, Santana, The Beach Boys, Neil Young, The Guns N' Roses, Kiss, Metallica, Bryan Adams, Ozzy Osbourne, Van Halen, Alice Cooper, Motley Crue, Def Leppard. It's time to jump and be a bat out of hell for the second race, Rob.
Because like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning calls. Like a bat out of hell. Oh no, wait. Like a bat
We're getting copyright strike here.
Road strick.
Yeah, we're getting copyright written. We're getting a cease and desist, knowing our luck.
You know, for an English person, you're saying copyright written. Anyways, I can't say much because I mean I speak a really weird in a weirdly weird accent, but there we go. But as we come, a little bit of a touch there. Oh my goodness, Garen Batten caught sleeping, already caught sleeping, and he's off. And that is Garen Batten, Boomsma already going after Kenneth Reeder, taking the leaf out of the book of Zach Kruger. And lifting off like an absolute rock. He's already 1.6 seconds ahead, having to just run his own race. But, oh my goodness, Brian Boomsma having to deal with certain sets of issues. He's got Garen Batten and he's escaped. His teammate has escaped. But what's even worse is Daniel Holmer's hounding around the rear right-hand side of him. I mean, as far as going in deep. Oh, goodness. That's Daniel Holmer going very deep into 2.
Going very deep. By the way, Batten doing a bit of catfishing to get around Boomsma around the outside. great move to defend that, going and taking the high line. And Reader's just gone off again. But look at this. Boomsma is struggling here. He's not getting the rotation he wants around, and he's sliding the car, but he's sliding it too much, having to straighten the car up. It's not working. He is able to keep away from the rest of the field, but he's losing out to his teammate Garen Batten at the moment. We're halfway. We've got a flipper. Ooh. Gary Thomas is on his side. He's hit the wall.
Yeah, and the caution is out, and the board truck. Oh, so the board truck was going to hit him. Gary Thomas had to tow, though. He's actually stuck. And you can just see. Let's go on board with him, if you can see what happened to him. No, struck the wall. Oh, and yeah, for his troubles, he got parked, which is not what you want. I don't think you ever want that. Crowd is elated. There's some people with their hands up in the air. But what am I even saying anymore?
The hands in your air.
Like it,
don't wave them
care.
like you just don't care. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, another caution. Poor Barney's he's waving furiously. But they'll have flag held up. Will the lights turn off in the car? No, the lights stay on, so it's one more. It's 2 more caution laps. They'll have. I think they'll have. They'll
one
have
lap.
They'll have a 2-lap shootout.
2-lap shootout. Okay.
Well, it'll be the lap that they go green and then the white flag. So technically, it's a 1 lap.
Well, we'll wait and see. Is the pace car? Have you noticed the pace truck is actually creating a groove for them as well? I've just realised that.
Yeah.
It's going around the middle, and it's like, come on, it's creating a groove.
What you're expecting the safety truck or the pace truck to be good? No, hell no. Hey, it's gonna do whatever. Well, it's the
middle of the track. Like, no one's gonna be using the middle at the moment, especially on a quick heat like this. So it's not gonna affect too much with the grip. You're not gonna be seeing guys sliding because they've taken the middle line. By the way, I'm really looking forward to seeing the 75 laps and seeing some of these more experienced drivers, as you can see by like their iRating and stuff as they go, who runs the high line and right to the wall at the end of the race. But this start could be what the number 6 Daniel Homer wants. He's in a battle with Brian Boomsma and Garen Batten. Look at the 3 of them having a battle. Mistake from Boomsma. Homer goes around the outside. Does he have anything left in this 1 lap? Meanwhile, Wolf Tikoto getting a position over Hackenschutz. It's just these now at the front. Kenneth Reeder's going to be coming across the line. There's nothing left there. Batten will be second. Homer looks to be third unless a late lunge from Boomsma. Not going to work. And that is all she wrote. Reeder, Batten, Homer, Boomsma, Hofthal, Schutt, and Thomas.
Yep, and that is Heat 2 out and done. Now, the session has already skipped. No consolations in this one, so we will go straight to the feature for the sportsman. Because there's no point in having consolation because everybody's going through anyway. But it'll be a good time to sort of discuss how these cars are really set up in a quite odd way. At least for me, anyway. I'm used to seeing like stock cars having at least a pitch, but the chassis isn't that modified. It's like a NASCAR chassis. It's only leaning to one side.
It is.
But this one's to the extreme though. I would have.
The chassis is a tool mod. Like they're called the tool mods. They're modified, so you do get those tool mods that you would see on the oval side. But they've just been tuned. You get like the street stocks that can do it as well. They're the same cars, just beefed up a little bit with the with the chassis and everything for a bit of aerodynamic and the safety. But you can see basically it is a tool mod, and these things are a little less powered than the big blocks. This was something that came last year in the sim that everybody wanted on the dirt scene, which is fantastic. And of course, with iRacing now coming out, iRacing now working to create a World of Outlaws game. These aren't the World of Outlaws, by the way. This is the Dirt Car series, the Super Dirt Car series for the big blocks. This is the Dirt Car. Very good. In fact, I think you can see the Dirt Car series logo on Zach Kruger's car, as he does do this for a living. So, just by his number, you can see, or just there, he does have the Dirtcast Series logo. I reckon a few of them have the Dirtcast Series logo on them. Some do. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like
he does
default.
commentate on them. He does need to know his thing, you know.
I could, you know that with these cars are D-class. So if you ever wanted to get into dirt ovals and you got out of rookies, I've now got a car that I can use for dirt ovals.
I will probably stay away from dirt. I will stick to road.
I would like a better round steering wheel for my rig. I won't lie. However, I mean these are flat out. You're not having to do any braking. You are flat out. You're turning the car in, keep countering the steering. I mean, if you get on board with one of these drivers, look how much turning they're having to do.
Let's have a look. This is on board with Zach Kruger himself, and that's a lot of wheeling. He's doing some wheeling dealing.
He's a wheeler dealer. Look at it. Then turns in, and then he's turned in. Then he's immediately straight on the opposite, and now he's just fighting that opposite as he's already thrown it in. He's keeping the opposite. Goes around again, turns in. Look how much steering he's doing. Now they got to do this for 75 laps. And also, look at him experimenting with the high line here, because after about 10 laps, that low line is going to be pretty bad. Track state will be set to 35%, so expect to see them running mid to high for the majority of the races. There's a car going flying. You missed it there. Stromberg hit the wall, and he's going to be coming out. But yeah, this
wait, Stromberg did it? Oh, well, I'm sorry, Stromberg. I am going to have to do this to you. Let's get the replay.
No.
Let's get the replay.
Oh. It's practice. Cut a man out. Hits the wall. Decides. Yep. Just a bit of damage. Totally fine.
Yeah.
There's something about these. Now Zach Kruger's just decided to run the wall.
Somebody else decided to run the wall just there.
There's something about dirt ovals that just I think it's because I don't know about you, like in the 2010s, the late noughties, I watched Speedway. Speedway with the motorbikes was really popular over here for a long time, thanks to Sky Sports getting it and stuff like that. And the World Series, the World Championships was big, and in like Scandinavia and places like that, Speedway is massive. That's the closest thing really Europe's got to this, because like the stock car championships I was talking about, that my uncle was a world champion in. We've still got the VHS. That's how long we're talking about here. That's just a small thing. Yes, dirt oval racing is regional, but when you realize you've got NASCAR guys that come out and go and do dirt oval racing that you don't even know, yeah, I'm meant to be racing tomorrow night at Michigan. Yeah, it's fine, but oh, hello, there's a dirt oval race tonight at Pennsylvania. You know what? I think I'll give that a go. That's the thing. Some of those guys just jump in, and some of those NASCAR drivers did learn their craft driving the dirt.
Well, why don't they do the superior dirt, which is rally?
Well, they're not giving me a like in him. What?
Okay, look, listen. He's a Finn, but he's a betrayal of everything. No, I'm only kidding. I mean, he's doing what he's doing whatever.
Did you not hear the interview yesterday in the press conference?
Yeah, because he did. Yeah, where he was like, why did you do it when you had?
You're gonna be a failure. What if you're a failure?
And he didn't really give two tosses about it. He's like, oh goodness, we're already lined up. Just to say, yeah, that's lovely. Just to say, it is. First is Kruger, Reeder, Vegert, Batten, Courtney, Holmer, Shelley, Boomsma, Swallow, Hotto, Mikael Hagström, Hakan Schutt, Jan Brony, Gary Thomas, and Marcus Strömberg is your current lineup. I just noticed that Hagström is not there, or the camera's not picking him up.
Hagström is there, don't worry.
Okay,
sorry, look at Stromberg. Where is Hagström?
Yeah.
No, he's not there.
Yeah, Hagström is not there on the grid, so I have no idea what's going wrong with him. But we'll get to it. Now, it's for 75 laps. Now, the detected time is 19 minutes. I'm going to say it's probably going to be about a half an hour, but it should be a pretty quick half an hour because these things go zoom as soon as you look at them. But yeah, there it is, 75 laps. Pace car is coming around, or the pace truck in this case. Pace truck. Yeah, shout out to Jordan Worth there. Hello. And as they come around, it'll be Kruger's advantage. He's on the inside. Kenneth Reader is caught off guard just a little bit. And everybody is going around. Oh, just a little bit of a strike to the wall there. But as you can see, Kenneth Reader really under pressure. Oh, caution already. And I can tell you why. It's... why is the caution come out?
I don't know.
I think it was because Mikhail Hagstrom
started from the pits and oh
yeah, I think that was it.
Bother.
Well, I mean, why is he? Oh, he's gotten a wave around, I think.
So, hang on, he gets.
Mikhail, what are you doing? Why did you just crash into somebody?
These things are hard to control. These things are. Have you tried driving these things?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just confused as to where is he meant to be? What?
I want to say he's meant to be officially one lap down.
He is one lap down, but he followed the pace car to the front and then hit somebody, and now he's going backwards.
I think he thought there was a lucky dog.
And I think he's got a black flag. I want to check, though. I don't know how to check.
Nope, no black flags.
Okay.
No black flags.
Okay, he's back to the back anyway. Update on the order. It is Kruger, Reader, and Vegert. Now, I think Reader would have counted his lucky stones the fact that he's able to go again. But I don't think he would want to have happened in that particular fashion.
Not nice when you get going and all of a sudden you get caught in an incident right away, and that is the nature of it. Pace lights are off, the truck lights are off. We will go racing once again, and it was getting very juicy to start that race. A move made by Vega, two made by Edward Shelley. The NRG boys, sorry, in a nice little line. Look at Kruger, just hold everybody up, and he goes, and Reader's right behind him. And he's going to be making this move, sliding around they go. Look at the different lines they're taking, round wide. Got quite a few of them, and you can see Edward Shelley's going to use all of that low line as early as he can. Same with Daniel Homer.
It's going to be the car number 4. I'm struggling to see where... Oh, Shelley. Sorry, it's Shelley. Oh, Shelley! Getting checked up there. That was Alexander Vegert getting checked up behind him. That's the car number 12. Checking up. He's throwing it very...
Oh, 23 of the 6 come together. That is Boozma and Homer. They're still going. They managed to keep that going. Everyone's keeping it safe. But losing positions there is Batten and Homer. They were almost 3 wide coming around. And I think everyone's now just settling in for this little moment, waiting to see what comes. I wonder who's got the pace on the longer runs here when this track starts really rubbering. Look at the guys starting to slide. A lot of the guys at the back of the field sliding. Now they're having this issue with the track starting to wear out. I think Garen Batten's almost going a bit too wide here, losing out but holding on at the moment.
Throwing it in. That's Jan Brony in the background there, chasing. That is going to be Marcus Strungberg after his start from the pit. No, sorry, it was not Strungberg. He's actually just gained a few positions, but he's having to challenge his teammate. Oh, going wide, throwing it wide. There's definitely some grease on 2 going in. I think a lot of people are getting the inside line. Now they're going high. They're going high now. Kenneth Reader and Kruger going very high, trying to use the upper line as much as possible.
Oh, don't go free wide, boys. Don't go free wide. Almost went free wide. Boozma, Vega, Courtney. Boozma's been catfishing down the bottom, using all that bottom before anybody else, and it's paid off. He's got past Vega.
No, he didn't get it. He didn't get it turned. He didn't get it turned. I had to get a bit of a hand there from Wegger. Just a little bit of a tap around. Oh, that's the 14. Sam Soto stalled in the middle of the corner. No caution, though, because he didn't loop it around. But the walk of shame, to be honest, that's what I would call it. It's the walk of shame, where you kind of just very slowly just come to a grinding halt and have to rejig the car and get back going again. But goodness gracious, Kenneth Readers is doing his best to catch back up, but Zach Kruger is just putting on a good performance. But Boomsma, Boomsma really, I think Boomsma is really gunning it now.
Taking that low line, still taking that low line side by side with Rob Courtney on the free wheel. Take the low side, catfishing, and he makes it work. I say catfishing. Look at the line. The low and the middle are really getting used at the moment. No one's taking that secondary line, but it's working for Boomsma. Can he make this pull? Can he pull this off even? Down he goes again. Look at this camera angle. To the inside he goes. He's not slinging it around like Courtney is, but he's made it work. Ahead. And there's a caution.
Oh, he's ahead in front of the caution. Oh, no!
Oh, no! Hagstrom! And he caught the 00 of Gary Thomas and the 7 of Wolf Dietrich Hoto, and the leaders had to avoid him.
Let me see, Hagstrom. Where is he? Oh! Let's have a look. Oh, what was that? Oh! Let's have a look on board. This is Wolf Dietrich Otto. Oh no, this is Mikael Hagstrom. Oh, just way too much speed. Way too much. Let's have a listen to the engine again. No, just threw it in way too hard. Didn't give enough speed. Or didn't give enough braking. And it was roadblock o'clock. And we're back at it again, another caution. Lap 17, so we're just... Oh no, we're not. We're, I think, just coming up to about 25% of the way through. So 1/4 of the way through, just about now. But big movers are going to be... Boomsman, yeah, Shelly and Boomsman, they're kind of... The two NRG boys kind of helping each other out a little bit. Boomsma is very, very aggressive right about now. He's pushing that car a hell of a lot.
Taking that low line. Look at the track state at the moment. That middle, it looks better than the rest of the track. The low line really getting used. That middle line getting there. You can just see how much it's washed. Taking the lower line maybe a little bit beneficial for some of these drivers at the moment. Give it another 10 laps. I think you may start seeing some drivers taking that high line. Getting greasy really fast here. You want to make sure you don't do that. By the way, if Brian Boomsma ever does any more dirt racing officials, I'm going to slap him. His I rating is 1337. You know I'm old.
Yeah. I do appreciate the eliteness of his I rating, but we're back going again. Unfortunately, Kenneth Reader, a little bit of a stall there at the start. Edward Shelley. A little bit of a push there. That is a little bit of an elbows out from the number 12. Weggert does not want to wait around. No shillying from him. He wants to get going, wants to get up to third. There's a little bit of a tap there. That's the 64. I think, no, that's Courtney, number 1. Getting pushed from the inside just very quickly. We'll have a look. And this is the slow-mo. Oh, a little bit of a tap there. It says 64 on his car, but he's listed as number 1. But there we go. I think that was a little bit of a tap there from, I would have said, Holm. No, Holmer's number 6. No, it's not Holmer. Never mind. Sorry, Holmer. I'm being slanderous.
Caution again.
Oh, caution. Yeah. Wolf Dietrich Hotto, I think the cause of it this time around.
Into the 13.
Yeah.
To Jan Brony.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a argy-bargy. Have a look at it again. Yeah. Just tipped the rear end, and then the number 11. It was the number 11. Hit him. I just want to see from Hagstrom's concern. Where is he? There he is. Oh, yeah. Was not expecting the checkup that he got. He did definitely get a checkup. Caution number 3. 23 laps gone, just coming up to 1/3 of the way through, and it is looking like there some cars out there are a bit damaged. I will say though, this is the quickest cautions I've ever seen in my entire life. They go by very fast.
Have you never done a Bristol oval? You never gone to Bristol?
What,
Wow.
the half mile?
The fastest half mile in the world. A 15
I thought
second
the Coliseum was
lap.
the fastest half mile.
That is. That's the Bristol. Yeah, it's Bristol.
Oh.
Oh. No. The Coliseum's not half a mile, is it?
But it was. Oh, also, I just would like to report from the European pros. They just had a car flip onto its roof. I think that was an NRG, but it was an NRG, boy. Oh, yeah.
They're getting the.
Oh, yeah, that was
treatment.
that was a bit of a hit there, but coming back to it, Craig, take us away.
You called me just as I'm yawning. I've been awake since 4 o'clock today, but regardless, we're going to see Zach Kruger hold them up, stack them up, take them on, and we're going to see a battle straight away from the 23 and the 4, Boomsma and Shelley. And look at all the NRG boys drifting around in bright esports cars, trying to go around Vega, getting a good jump on everybody. He's making moves at the moment, but Boomsma losing out on Shelley. And around the outside is Daniel Holmer making 2, but he's going super high. The 14 gets spun around. I think we're going to get a caution.
Yeah, another caution. That was going to be Yambroni. I think it was Yambroni stopped. He was stopped in the middle of the road. Oh, I tell you why. That's the number 14. And that would have been Sam Swallow. Sam Swallow not having a good day. Held up by the number 12, checked up, and then a little bit of a tap. I think that was from one of the NRG cars, green NRG car. I would have said that was. It was not Rob Courtney. He's not NRG. It's not
Sam.
No, Sam is.
Garen Batten's at the back, isn't he? Gary Thomas is NRG.
It's a green one anyway.
Yeah, it's Gary Thomas. All the NRG cars are green.
No. Oh no, I thought. Oh, I have. Wait, what team is Reader part of then?
Yes.
Oh goodness gracious! I've accidentally just said that the team that Kenneth Reader was part of NRG, and now I'm gonna look like a complete.
Reader's part of the TFR Lab Grizzly team, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's TFR Lab. Yeah, one of their boys had a bit of an accident where he landed on his lid. But no NRGs were harmed in making this video or this live stream. Lights are off again on the pace car. Going back to it. Main thing is look at the grease that is on that low. Well, I would say low line, but it's affecting quite a lot of it. I'm kind of concerned.
That low line is looking very well. It's actually looking not as greasy as I was expecting it to look. But it is starting to get greasy, and you'll start to see the track. They'll start to look at going a little bit high. I did see some of them trying the high line. Kruger's going to stack him up again. Lets them going. Edward Shelley's caught this pretty well, though. He's going to make a move on Kenneth Reader right away. Can he get this? Reader's going high. I think he's got a bit too high. Yes, he has. And that high line's not worked just yet. Shelley's going to get by. Now Reader's going to make a response, and Reader is blinking. He manages to keep around. Can he hold this round the outside? I think the grip is up there top, and I think the low line is now starting to show a little bit slippy. It is Reader using his experience. I think he may start to catch up to Kruger.
Yep. Kruger holding it nice and steady. He is actually going very high for what it's worth, but Shelley trying to hold on, using the low line as much as possible until there's no more, because what will happen is if they all use the high line starting from about now, what will happen is the high line will become unusable, and so they'll just be slipping around everywhere, and you'll get what I would term the snooker effect, where balls start hitting each other and they start bouncing all over the place.
Be slip and slide at Weedsport, but that's not what we want at the moment. We've got another caution though, and it looks like if Mikael Hagström has decided to flip over on the wall. He collects Yambroni again. Hagström does land on his four wheels though.
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, and that is what they call a not so pro gamer move. That is wall riding, and unfortunately that is a lot more damage he's carrying. I mean, they're pretty resilient, these cars, but they won't hold on forever. There'll be a time when the car will buckle.
I mean, have you seen the rear of Sam Swallow, of Gary Thomas, of Mikael Hagström? Yeah, those frames are bent in. A little bit of bending on Wolf-Dietrich Hoto's rear frame. Hakan Schutt's got some bending. Garen Batten's got some bending. Oh, Garen Batten's been in the wars. Yeah, these frames are now starting to get a little bit abused. But hey, they're safety frames. They're there for a reason. They're to keep these drivers safe in the sim.
Yeah. It's the way that you say that. It's like, oh yeah, safety first in sim. Lap 36. So we're just coming up to the halfway mark ourselves. GSSC just reported another caution. I think that is another car. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was another massive pileup from their part. 4 cars involved in that. Another car on its roof. But back to it on these parts, because it is coming up to go time again. And hopefully they'll have a little bit less argy-bargy, a little bit less elbows out. As they come around again, that is a very good start from Kruger. Guns it straight away as soon as he could possibly do it. Oh, that is a wall strike. Somebody's riding the wall. Green flag still waving, though. That was, I think, Daniel Halmer got clapped in the face by his teammate. I do actually want to see what happened to him. I do genuinely think that was the car number 12 just digging in way too deep. Oh, yeah, it was the number 12. Number 12 came in.
Caution.
Yeah, chopped his nose. Oh!
Daniel Holmer's just decided that he's going to... And there's a big pile-up after Holmer flips up. Just further on from him. And
yeah.
Holmer was battling... That was the...
Yeah, his nose got chopped off again. Yeah, number 3. Garen Batten chopped the nose. And then there was a massive pile-up. Have a look. I just realized Mikael Hagström, because he joined late, I can't see his name. Who was
I wonder why it was saying cameras on.
Gary Thomas, Jan Brony, and it was Rob Courtney, all involved in that. Let's have a look and see what happened. Genie Mac. Well, it was a slow crash, but I think poor Robert Courtney got lost. Yeah. Oh, poor Robert Courtney got lost. Didn't exactly know where the track was going, and unfortunately tried rejoining it, but that was very tight.
Vice is tight, and again, it's pretty loose around here actually. So I don't think a Vice would be tight around here.
He was loosey goosey on the inside.
Goosey, what a performance! Don't forget, we're next month. Actually, no, literally in 3 weeks, we're doing the Silverado 250 Camping World Series trucks at Mosport. I love the track. I'm loving this right here. Let's have some more fun. Come on, Kruger. Let's see what you got on the D Oval. That is Weedsport. This is the flagship of the Dirt Car Series, this track. And you can see why drivers really love this, with how much this banking is helping, how much the speeds are going. Pace car, pace truck. I've corrected Rob. I'm correcting myself. Stack them up. Load them up. Here we go again. Shelley looks like he's going to get a move straight onto Reader. Reader really wanted to use that high side. Nobody's there helping him groove it out. That may help him. Round the outside, he defends against Shelley. Shelley's going to go deep low. Will it work for him? It is not. This is definitely a bit of catfishing, using that low side while everyone's going high. It is trying to work for him, not working at the moment. Side by side they go, though, around the back straight. Maybe Reader is going to have to give this position up soon.
Reader is definitely under threat. Edward Shelley is looking like he wants to use the inside line more and more and more. And Kruger, oddly enough, just used the inside line on 1, so he still thinks that he can get away with it. Then uses the high line on 2, which is kind of interesting. But definitely under threat is Kenneth Reader, very, very much under threat, having to hold off Edward Shelley. Boomsma battling. Oh, poor Vegert. No, hit the wall just out of the camera shot. This is what happened. Throws it in. Ow.
Went a bit too high. But all of a sudden, there's been a mistake for the front of the field, and Reader's now got a line on at Kruger. And Reader's going to take the low side. That is going to be the 35 of Kruger going high. It works for him. Reeder's not been able to make it. He had one line. It was the low line. Could not make it work. This does draw in the NRG boys if they don't keep going. I think Kruger has this. But as he takes that high side, now both drivers here taking the high side. The NRG boys taking the low side. And look how close Reeder gets to the wall.
Yeah, Reeder really throwing the car around, trying to make it this way and that way, trying everything he can. And darts, essentially tries to dart on the inside, then tried to dart on the outside. And then just ever so slightly, just trying to keep the car in line more than anything else.
How do you keep a car in line when it's got such a steering here? And hard to, just the balance because of the banking on the corners. Hard to keep it straight, but they're doing such a good job. Think how much they're really racing these wheels now. They've been going for quite a long time around here. Kruger really taking that lead. The top two have not changed position. Everyone else has just been going on. Hack and Schurt, Marcus Stromberg making 5 places up each. Shelley and Boomsma in 3rd and 4th. They've made up 4 places each. We may get some lap car shenanigans. That could be a little bit scary. They're 3 seconds up the road from Zach Kruger, but these two at the front, they have launched almost a 2-second lead on everybody.
Just having to battle beside themselves though. Oh, Robert Courtney slow on the infield with a little bit of a gap. Oh, it's a Hagstrom. Hagstrom's facing the wrong way. Caution's back out. Oh, what happened here? Battling on the inside. Oh, Robert Courtney tipped his rear end. Probably knocked him out of whack. Oh, and then he rode the wall. And then couldn't get out of the wall. And then drove backwards.
I think Mikhail wanted to, just stay and be one with the wall there. He just decided, this is where I want to be. I want to be with the wall. Don't let me leave, wall. I can love you, wall. Please, I can change. No? Okay. Robert's gone silent. That is not a good sign. I think he's face palming right now. 55 laps. We're only going to get 20 more laps. Oh, 20 laps, and we went a long time there.
How long did we go on for?
Got another 7 minutes here around here. This is going to be fantastic. How long did we go for that time?
I would have. Let me just see now. Caution.
Oh, we went a good 20 laps. That was 20 laps. It didn't feel like it.
Laps? Yeah, I don't feel
yeah.
like 20. Well, I mean, it's these. To be honest, it's the equivalent. These laps are the equivalent of like nothing.
Anyway, here we go again. Around for one more time. High side is going to start being used. You can see that Reeder really wants to use that high side. So the NRG boys now starting to use that high side. Shelley going low. The momentum would be from at the start, but now everyone's getting up to speed. Not working for him. 2 cars using that high side. NRG boys as well. They're trying to find those lines, but the guys that understand the track right now, going high up, is Kruger, is Reeder, and as long as they don't lose it, and now talking about lose it, Shelley just tapped the wall. He's going to be under pressure right now from Brian Boomsma. Boomsma tries to go around the outside. Lap 59 is about to start at 75. Who has this? Look at the NRG boys making moves.
Coming through. You can just see there on your cameras Kenneth Reeder and Zach Kruger. Oh, Kenneth Reeder. Oof, Jeannie Mac. Oh, bro. Looked like he was about to launch it into the wall or something. Goodness gracious. And that is a battle for third between teammates. Civil war has broken out in NRG. Not literal civil war now. But civil war in terms of getting the last podium spot. Edward Shelley and Brian Boomsma both want it. They're both going to have to fight for it. 15 laps to go.
Oh, in the background, Alexander Vega. He's looking to make some moves as well. Just trying to capitalize on a mistake from Garen Batten, and Vega trying to catfish the inside. It's not worked for him at the moment. You're not missing anything up the front of the field. You've got it all glued in there on the cameras. You start to see the NRG boys trying to battle on. We're up to less than 20 laps to go. We're coming to less than 15 laps to go even. And still, the guys up front, they realize that they pulled away using the high line. They can just afford themselves to use a different line and just keep themselves calm. As we go around now, what are we now? 13 laps to go? 12 laps to go? I think we're 13. Unlucky for some. I'm loving this. Oh, the caution. Just as I say that.
You cautioned us to death. You just did it. You cursed us. You cursed us. I have no idea what caused the caution, though.
Mikael Hagström.
What did Hagström do?
Told you, Mikael Hagström's having an affair with the wall. And now he's using the inside wall.
Oh, he genuinely did, yeah. He genuinely did. Oh. Yeah, he really is not having a good time with that car. Poor man. Really is not having a good time.
So to quote the comedian John Robertson, you touched the wall, it's aroused. You touched the other wall, now the first wall is angry at you. You try to apologize to the first wall. The first wall does not like you. You have no choice. You die, you die, you die. Great comedian. He's at Edinburgh Fringe this week. Please give... Oh, I know, they're all sold out. You can't even watch him. So, as with everything at Edinburgh Fringe. Hey? Expensive. What? You know the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, surely?
No. I mean, Edinburgh is on the fringes, but that's only because they want an independence, but that, you know... Yeah, I went
10 laps to go! Pace truck has no lights! Nope, they still have lights on. It will be 9 laps to go when we cross. I can't believe you don't know the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Biggest comedy festival in the world, and you don't know what it is. This isn't comedy. This is serious. 9 laps to go around Weedsport in the 358 Tour Mods. I think they're Tour Mods. I'm calling them the Tour Mods. They're 358. They'll get a complaint anyway. Reader is waiting for Kruger. Look at them all bunch up. Kruger's going to try one last time to bunch them all up and let them roll. He does. And now we're going to see, are we going to see some late heroics to 12? Almost goes a bit too hard in. Vega going too hard. Down the bottom, it looks like the 4 of Shelley can't get going on Boomsma. And yet again, high side prevailing for the 35 as Kruger continues to pull away.
Kruger having to very carefully do what he can. He's only got a few more laps to go. Genie Mac, it's the end of the race already. Goodness gracious. It's the end of the race already, almost, and Kruger just has to fend off. Oh, goodness gracious. That is Kenneth Reeder having a big old checkup coming into 1, losing the back end of Kruger, and now under threat from Boomsma. Boomsma passing Shelley, trying to get the points, as many as he can. But I don't think he'll get the win. I think Kruger, the commentator, will beat out Reeder, the driver, who will beat out Boomsma, the energy boy.
The championship leader.
Yeah, the championship leader.
We've got a nice story there here. We've got a few laps left to go. Don't mean there's any battles brewing elsewhere on the field, and everyone's just holding still at the moment. So this should be all she wrote, providing there's no heroics. 3 laps to go.
Well, there's no green, white checkered. So if anybody crashes, if anybody throws the caution flag out now, you might as well just say this is the result.
There you go. You just had to jinx it.
Oh, I did it again. Oh, poor. It was the car number 7. Oh, that
big pile up.
Yeah, that. Oh, that's the number 6. Probably got the fright of his life. Wanted to go. What did Daniel Homer do? Oh, he cooked it in, going high. Probably gave number 10 the fright of his life. And yeah, I think that's. Oh, I see what Kruger's doing.
He's waiting for the pace car.
Yeah. As also to wait for the time to go down.
But I think that is all she wrote. We should get a checkered flag very shortly. And it will be the commentator winning. And let's be brutally honest, commentators rule! Yeah! No, that's the only thing you'll ever get from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all she wrote, Rob.
Yeah, that is all she wrote, and they crossed the line. And that is about it for the race. So anybody who wants to get into the booth for interviews, you best start lining up now. But let's go over the official results. Oh, well, the preliminary results anyway. As of right now, it's going to be Zach Kruger starting off the day, and basically from start to finish did very well, with Kenneth Reader in second, Boomsma third, Shelley in fourth, Regert in fifth, and Batten in sixth. Then we get down to Swallow. He had a bit of a mistake, and it just cost him dearly. Down into seventh. In eighth was Hackenschut, Robert Courtney in ninth, and then Gary Thomas in 10th. Oh, would you look at that?
What a photo!
Oh, that's a photo right there. William Halto in 11th. Ian Brony in 12th. Oh!
Oh!
Boo!
Oh, everyone's coming in.
Boo!
Wow!
Boo! Boo!
Take some donuts. Oh, everyone's using it as a job.
Yeah. They've blown their engines, I think. No, they did not blow their engines. They also just went, look at their one going through straight through the digger.
The voice chat at the moment, they're having so much fun there.
Whee!
But they're saying that Zach needs to pass the weight and go on the scales. He has not yet. So Kruger may be disqualified for not going on the scales. Late drama here. I'm just joking here. Let's bring in Zach Kruger. Zach, have you actually taken the car into the scales yet? We've heard you haven't weighed the car yet. Late drama here.
Gotta go. Usually I'm so used to taking the cars back from tech that I'm not used to taking them to tech.
Zach, congratulations on. I mean, it was somewhat convincing. You had you had a read of the track surfaces. It was clear when you need to go high, you went high. You know this track. You know racing here. Talk us through that change in the dirt surface when you had to go high.
It was a great track. You know, I think we really made the major series. Mike and all of them really made the good decision to reset it to about 35%. It made the track super racy, and it helped that I had Ken right behind me, and we were just working through it the entire race. You know, for the heats, or for qualifying in the heats, it was, you know, whatever line he wanted to be on, because the track wasn't slicked off, and then, you know, we worked the track in for warm-ups, and I kind of, for the first few laps of the feature, started running the bottom in 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then I think after the first restart, I decided to kind of put myself up on the top, see what could happen. You know, kind of a fun thing. I really like running the top anywhere, honestly. So just decided to say screw it, see what I could get, and obviously it ended pretty well.
Yeah, we just see a lot of people doing what I've been told is catfishing, which I was a little bit surprised at. I mean, did you find the lower line was faster? Because it did look like in the early game, on a restart, it was the bottom line being faster.
Honestly, at the start, the bottom line was faster, but then when I went up to the top 3 and 4, I drive a lot out of my relative. I know it's a really bad habit to have, but it's what it is, and I found that I was able to pull away from everybody else a lot better on the top than I was the bottom. I felt a heck of a lot more comfortable on the top as well. I don't know why, whether there was just a little more space to the wall than the bottom, but I felt strong where I was running. I know I probably could have been faster or maybe kept the same pace on the bottom, but you know, you gotta risk it for the biscuit and go up top.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, especially taking the high line. You were talking about your buddy Kenneth. Let's bring Kenneth in here, because Kenneth, P2 there, great drive by both of you. I'm not going to start some beef, but it felt like you're a little bit of a wingman today, which I don't think you'd agree, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. I mean, I knew Zach was going to be fast, and we knew in qualifying that it was going to determine who got the pole was probably going to get the win because we were so equal that it was going to be the leader that got the jump because of the restarts. But Zach drove a heck of a race, man. I did everything I could to get by him. There was nothing I could do. He wouldn't make a mistake, so that's what I needed.
Sorry, I just started watching the broadcast, and Robert's just putting everything in reverse with the camera, really throwing me off there. Damn it, Robert. One of the things as well, I found that it was a case of you were unable to catch up to him, throwing the car in a bit too much. Did you find any stage that, Kenneth, that you were losing the back of the car? Did you find it was getting a bit too much? Because I noticed you were running a lot of the high side tonight.
And a lot of it I was overdriving, just trying to catch Zach and keep Shelly and Boomsma behind me. They were pretty fast, and they came in there at the end and trying to defend but also drive. It's hard to catch them, but I tried to work that bottom side there at the end, and it was working and working and working, and then that yellow came out, and just not enough time to rework that bottom.
Yeah, were you surprised at the bottom being? Were you surprised at them running the bottom so fast? Because it did surprise me. I know I was saying to Zach earlier on the restarts, the bottom line was getting a little bit of the speed. But were you surprised in that middle of the run that they were getting some speed on the low side?
Yeah, I was, and that makes a difference on how you set your car up. A lot of times you either set it up for catfishing or you set it up for highlining. We kind of went in between, so we were able to change lines, and I'm pretty sure Zach and I went with a different gear, and he was definitely quicker on the starts, and I was kind of hoping that the lower gear would have came in on the longer run, but no, Zach did a good job. Everybody did a good job for dirt round. Out of their realm, it was a really good round, I feel.
I mean, Zach, Kenneth, one of you can jump in here. Talk about this gearing, because me and Rob know it's a one gear thing. I know a little bit of dirt oval from watching streamers and doing what we have. Talk us through the difference in these different gearings that you can have, because it's something that not many people know. So just one, either of you can jump in. Talk us through it.
Right, Ken, go for it.
I mean, your gear is what ultimately you want to set your gear for where you feel the track is going to be in the later half of the race. So a lower gear allows you a little more throttle with less wheel spin and allow you to bite a little faster. If you run a higher number, you'll just be spinning your tires. And through some team discussion, I'm pretty sure that Zach ran a 596 and I went with a 590. So he got a little bit more of a jump on the start, but the 590, I was able to keep my foot in the throttle a little more. But it's more of a highline gear then. So Zach was able to change lanes a little more than I was.
I was listening to that just because this is something I'm not used to with as you know, neither of us are used to this. So it's really interesting just hearing how these cars go, because Rob, be honest, you were perplexed at the cars almost being freewheeling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of demonstrates how stiff the chassis is at some aspects. If you can three-wheel it at that perspective.
That's what we say. I mean, where I'm from here in Pennsylvania, dirt mods are the big thing, and we always say we leave the left front at home because you don't need it. You can take it off the car; it doesn't matter.
And that's well, I mean, it gives me Civic Type R vibes back in 2000. The main question from my perspective is, did you enjoy the wild card?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll take this one. I loved it. I think at the start of the season, I know I picked it out, and I think Ken probably picked it out as probably one of the rounds that was like we got to win this. It's going to be like this. I know. Just quickly want to give shout outs to Majors Garage, TFRL Lab, Envision El Salvador, Josh Wolf. He got the win up in the pro split. Josh has just been monumental with the setups and everything. He made the setups for this round. Ken as well for all the setup stuff. He's been helping out. Just want to thank all the competitors. All these guys were super nice after the race, congratulating us. And it's awesome. My uncle, who's quote unquote my main sponsor, not quote unquote, he's my main sponsor. He's the one who helps pay for all this stuff. So thanks to him. And thank you guys for the broadcast. You guys were amazing. You always are. And yeah, hopefully whenever the next round is, we come back stronger and get number 2.
Yeah, perfect. And Kenneth, do you have anything to add or?
The same sponsors that Zach went through, the same sponsors me. Obviously, we're teammates. I want to thank Zach too. He drove me clean. We put in a lot of work into this. Unfortunately, my work schedule doesn't allow me to put in as much as I'd want. But you guys also, the broadcasts are great. I cannot wait to listen to it on my way out to Michigan here in about 10 minutes when I leave. So, but yeah, awesome job today, guys. Everybody, thank Josh and the whole Grizzly Motorsports team, TFR Labs, all them, Major Garage, and Mike for giving us a great place to race.
Of course, indeed, and pleasure's always to broadcast the European Sportsman. So, guys, we'll let you go, and good luck, Kenneth, on your drive to Michigan. Stay safe out there.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, Craig, do we have anybody else? Where is...
I'm afraid we don't. I think that is all she wrote. And I'll tell you what, it was nice having two guys that know their dirt ovals just giving us that because, I mean, my mind was a little bit blown when he was talking about the gearing because that's the type of stuff that if you want to get into dirt oval racing, just a little stuff like that in the open series will just allow you to get a little bit of help. So that was really helpful, Rob. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward, though, to the next race, which is September 11th. Which is going to be the Silverado 250. It is the NASCAR trucks doing Mossport. I love Mossport. I love the trucks. Rob, this is not out of your element. It's road racing, but it's oval cars, but it's road racing. You should be used to this.
It's trucks. It is trucks.
Trucks! And that is all she wrote. So thank you, one and all, who came to watch us broadcast this, to do this fantastic little race. Thanks once again to everyone coming here. We did use our own cameras, but we do like to use the cameras from trackcams22.com and also help with Dougie Beard with some of the camera work from Global Sim Racing Channel. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. And, of course, join our Discord for information of when we go live once again. It's going to be a fantastic evening, and it's going to be a fantastic build down to the end of the Majors series with just, 5 races left to go in the Major Series. 4 races left to go in the Major Series. But we're going to take a break. I've got to get back to a race in a French countryside. So I have been Craig King.
I have been Robert O'Brien.
And this is Raidillon TV, the only corner you need. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.